All right, Jade Kawamoto and Irina Tereschenko, well, they took down the 3 seed, or excuse me, the 2 seed, Anna Bright and Leah Jansen in the quarters to find themselves here in the semifinals. So an interesting matchup for many reasons, the 7 against the 3 seed.
Yeah, and we'll get those seeds correct up on the screen there for you.
Second serve.
4 seed was indeed Elise Jones and Etta Wright, who will await the loser of this match for bronze. So those two are having a great tournament. They got to just throw away what happened in the semi and go get a bronze. And that is a beautiful move. I mean, when you talk about explosive lateral movement on the pickleball court, all that work that Callie does off the court pays off in shots like that. Nice hammered ATP there. You have choices there. You can shape it. You can try and keep it low, or you can just rip it like that. That was a nice choice from Callie. Jade is a great defender. Couldn't get that one back. That was probably going out from the drive from Callie Smith, but she is dangerous when she gets going early, too, because she can take over with her pace.
Down the middle for Lucy Kovalova.
Yeah, we saw the knot today. That's usually referring to her backhand on that shirt right before break, but beautiful forehand there, uses that reach. When you're tall, you have that opportunity to take more balls out of the air, and she does it well.
Tereschenko fires it wide. What a point.
Tereschenko thinks she made this, just to be clear. So there's confusion. Okay. Yeah, she walked back ready to serve the ball. And it's this forehand coming up here.
I saw it wide live, but let's have another look.
It's going to be on the other side of the court.
5-0-2.
Yeah, there's a gap in between there, I would say. With
yeah.
hot start for Kovalova and Smith.
Yeah, great start. This is a team that was in massive trouble in the quarterfinal against Stratman and Dazan, and have played 2.5 terrific games since then.
What do you think in that first game that they dropped to Lauren Stratman and Megan Dazan, that they've adjusted the most?
Yeah, I think they ran into a team that was playing very hot and fast and making everything, and they admittedly slowed down, added variety to the dinks, and now are pulling the trigger when it's optimal for them. It's working.
Point.
Miss from Kovalova, Tereschenko and Kawamoto on the board. So with the lefty in the middle, Jade Kawamoto, what would an aggressive dink sequence look like to you for Kovalova and Smith?
Yeah, middle and then to the outside, so you'll get backhands on both outsides there, so you can maybe find something that is a little floaty, and Callie or Lucy can jump in there.
And they took your advice, very clear that they're working the perimeter here. Kovalova and Smith finding the outer edge of the court.
Callie's laughing at herself as she booted it off of her foot there.
5-1-1.
Callie Smith jumps in. Tereschenko throws her hands into the air.
So a lot of people think, oh, they're back, I can push my fourth shot. So the return of the return, and you have got to concede the kitchen sometimes, because just a floaty ball like that is going to get murdered, as it did there by Callie Smith. Really well played. And there's a much better volley from Tereschenko right there. And obviously she's seen every shot in pickleball. And sometimes the scoreboard makes you be a little more aggressive than you'd like to be to try and get that ball back quickly. And
they also made it to the finals in August at the Takea Showcase. Stand corrected.
And they're just dictating everything here. Obviously, with a lefty-righty, you're going to want to switch that almost every time so you don't have two backhands in the middle. And this is getting away quickly, and I think we have a just really tough start, and that's what you always wonder. Can they stack a huge upset? Can they put another one together? Not so far.
Side out. Yeah. 1-9-1.
Oh, Callie Smith, she wanted the Ernie.
Yeah, saw the read, but great job by Jade Kawamoto, not going right up the line, but inside the court a little bit, just out of the reach of Callie Smith to get a good crack at it.
Point.
Yeah, the telegraph there, and Tereschenko, the veteran, just sitting on that. Great counter with the two-handed backhand.
3-9-1.
You don't want to rush your way to 11. Stay in what you've done to get there.
Tereschenko finds the defense, just misfires it long.
Sometimes the adrenaline of an amazing reset, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to go kill this next one. The crowd's going to go bananas. It's going to be on all the socials. We're not going to be showing that one again now. Sorry.
3-9-2. Point.
What a move by Tereschenko there. That's one we'd want to see over and over again. That's an unbelievable grab on the poach here to get enough topspin to keep that maybe right on the edge. That is tight on the end.
4-9-2.
Called wide by Callie Jo Smith. Little run for the 7th seed.
Yeah, and you want to try and win this game, but at least have some confidence for a game too. I mean, this is semi. You want to show up tomorrow.
Second serve.
Yeah, with the lefty forehand in the middle, that's a rough two-handed backhand attack there from Callie Smith, and paid the price.
9-4-2.
She knows it. And 1 cent long for Kovalova, stuck on 9 over on the 3-seed side.
4-9-1.
So much power for Callie Jo Smith.
Yeah, I like that she moved the overheads around, find the angle, back to the middle.
4-9-2.
It's tough to keep just scrapping those back and trying to get to the kitchen. Wow, that's a great volley.
Callie Jo Smith's backhand attempt almost looked as good as an overhead attempt in that sequence.
And that first volley from Kovalova on the dead sprint was maybe the best, not maybe, was the best shot in that rally.
Second serve.
Yeah, they haven't gotten to the kitchen in about 6 service opportunities here. A little wild.
9-4-2. Point.
Sometimes you just got to get back to basics.
Game point for Kovalova and Smith.
10-4-2. Cut out. 4-10-1.
Almost every ball going the way of Tereschenko right now from Smith and Kovalova.
Yeah, and sometimes you see something, you see a player that's pulling the trigger a little early there. Just stay with the pattern. Again, some great defense, and then you try to do too much instead of the goal should be get to the kitchen, because the other team is thinking, man, I had all those opportunities to put the ball away.
Kovalova carves out the angle on a couple of perfect resets into the kitchen in game 2. And that's a nice punch down the line from Kovalova.
She loves to take the left hand all the way up the elevator after she hits a great shot there. I cannot tell you how good a drop Callie Smith just hit. My goodness.
Inside out, right to the outer edge of Tereschenko's paddle.
Great read by Kovalova of not wasting that, too, right on top of it. And this is how they started game 1, just got way ahead, and then it just felt like that pressure was just too much. And really impressed with these two here. This is 3.5 high-quality games in a row.
0-3-1. Second serve. Zero, 3-2. Point.
So that's what Irina can do, and probably did a lot to Leah Jansen and Anna Bright. That cut backhand slice dink is so effective.
Works again, what makes it so effective before
because
the finish,
it's low,
Jade.
and then it penetrates through the court and stays low, so you're going to end up hitting up on that. And then this is the watch out for Smith and Kovalova, not speeding up a ball like that high.
Oh, Kovalova catches Tereschenko, pinching the middle.
Man, that is 3 times on the move. Kovalova has hit a beautiful volley below her knees. That's just great pickleball.
Tereschenko lights up Kovalova down the line.
Yeah, and she knows, does Tereschenko, that Kovalova is going to defend the left side of her body and keep sliding. She was able to get it just to the right side there, and the windshield wiper pushed wide. saw Callie Smith just use the extra force she had to push Kawamoto back just enough.
Side out.
Saw Callie Smith get crossed up ready with a forehand and couldn't get the paddle reset.
Callie Smith blows up Jade Kawamoto.
And that was off a just outstanding fourth ball from Kovalova that took Kawamoto way off the court.
Side out.
You know, Kovalova, when she's playing well, stays up tight on the line and doesn't give ground. And that is what I'm seeing a lot of here today.
Second serve.
Tries the lob volley again. When you are winning most of the battles at the kitchen, you don't have to go to extra stuff. See Jackie Kawamoto over there trying to urge on her sister.
Point.
It's always interesting. Those two do not play together every time.
Yeah.
You know, so they'll face off against each other. They just had an unbelievable run in Cincinnati.
Fun to mix it up with new
Absolutely.
partners. Wow, just back, almost got it though.
Yeah, that's a good job by Tereschenko.
2-5-1. Point.
Backhand flick attempt from Kovalova.
She won game one with it. That one didn't get the ball down and sort of dragged the paddle through and pulled it well wide.
Oh,
Unbelievable from Callie. That was by far the hardest attack she had in that series. Well behind her. Don't miss leg day. That's what you got to have to be able to get back there and explode backwards and be able to hit that from behind. That's an awesome shot. It's two good defenders on the other side.
Point.
long for Smith that time. It's a 1-point game here in game two.
And that's the shot that can cause Callie some problems sometimes, the little one-handed backhand roll attack.
Right at the feet of Jade Kawamoto in the transition area.
Yeah, much better with your opponent in you have a nice target to hit, and Callie hit it perfectly there.
Ooh. Couple of poaches from Callie Smith. Kovalova throws up the hand.
Yeah, and that was unbelievable from Jade Kawamoto to get that back, because Callie full sprint just swung as hard as she could, and Kawamoto blocked that back. That was awesome. Then unfortunately the net cord got in the way.
Point.
Thought that one might have dropped in at the last second.
Just deep.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Lucy Kovalova inside out off the bounce, finds the baseline. And that's one she's got to let Callie just absolutely destroy. That first backhand was a perfect setup, then just slide out of the way and go high five your partner. That's a huge timeout to get 2 stops and no more damage. Got a GO right here, though.
Kawamoto gets Lucy Kovalova jammed up.
Yeah, and that's a ball that we talked about the importance of the 4th ball. That's got to get on the ground over to Tereschenko. So this is where, if they continue to go cross court between Callie, Smith, and Tereschenko, I think Tereschenko's like, I know the scoreboard doesn't show it, but I feel okay in that. Wow.
Jeez, Callie Jo Smith buries it.
I mean, those were outstanding overheads. Great get from Tereschenko over there.
Six-8-2.
Tereschenko on the run, pinches middle, closes it out, and makes it a 1-point game here in game 2. Kovalova and Smith losing their grip on this second game.
Yeah, same holds on the 5-4. Now it's the same thing. And, you know, these two find a little confidence and you're playing a third game, and then it's anybody's.
Missed it.
That's 2 out of 3.
Missed third on the timeout from Jade Kawamoto, who has not missed much in this match.
8-8-1.
Nice
Big
little
side
change
out.
up. They've been returning primarily to Tereschenko.
Point.
The reset from Kovalova before that was unbelievable. Just an inch over the net. That's great pickleball.
And then she finishes on the backhand down the line on Tereschenko, and just like that, momentum back on the side of the looking for another final. And Jade shanks it out of bounds. So Kovalova and Smith